The hallway clocks inside the Russell Senate office building clicked past midnight while the last custodian swept echoes off the marble. Across the country, in apartments lit by laptop glow, on buses crawling through night traffic, and in dorm rooms where sleepless students cradled paper cups of noodles, phones began to buzz in eerie unison. The words on the screens were short, honed by the familiar blade of capital letters. Taylor Swift should worry less about stadium lights and more about the Constitution. It looked like another celebrity jab, until veteran editors noticed the timing. Just 8 hours earlier, Axios had broken a lean but potent story. Two investment bankers, testifying under oath, swore that $7.2 million from a Gulf state energy conglomerate had landed in a super PAC tightly aligned with Donald Trump's 2024 operation. Cable planners cleared space in their evening rundowns for what one producer called a mid-level earthquake. At noon, CNN aired a panel of 5 former federal prosecutors. Off-camera, they nicknamed the dossier Red Sea Money. On camera, their eyebrows rose each time the host repeated 7.2. Watchdog groups demanded the Senate Ethics Committee stream its hearing live. Hashtags like #FollowTheWire and #EthicsWatch inched upward, until 2:22 p.m. At that precise minute, Trump pressed send. The Swift tweet detonated like a firework lobbed into a flock of pigeons. Within 3 minutes, #SwiftV's Trump hit #1 worldwide, outrunning every policy tag in sight. TikTok filled with mashups of Swift singing Shake It Off, while animated gavels bounced to the beat. Facebook dads typed patriotic essays. Instagram teens posted pastel slides urging followers to stand with Taylor. Entertainment desks rewrote their homepages. Politics editors groaned as headline space vanished. Raw data later confirmed the hunch. Nielsen Social showed that every minute on the feud sapped 45 seconds from ethics committee coverage. An hour after the tweet, Fox News debated Hollywood elites versus Heartland, while MSNBC flashed diversion alert. Only C-SPAN stayed on script, its feed about campaign finance glowing in a corner few noticed. Inside the Capitol, another drama brewed. Senators Sheldon Whitehouse and Amy Klobuchar rehearsed remarks about foreign money and democratic integrity. Across the aisle, Lindsey Graham filed an amendment to delay subpoena delivery to ensure thorough review. Staffers saw the chessboard shift. Fewer cameras meant freer maneuvering. Online, bot armies marched. Graphica traced 17 freshly minted accounts producing 12% of all #Swiftgate traffic in the first hour. A vaccination tactic flooding timelines with noise so facts would later bounce off like rubber bullets. Genuine Swifties and synthetic propaganda blended into one roaring crowd. Tuesday night dissolved into Wednesday with no statement from Swift. Silence became fuel. Commentators speculated about a rebuttal song. Fan forums drafted open letters. Pollsters noted small but real shifts among suburban 20-somethings who'd named Swift their 2020 voting inspiration. At dawn, camera crews besieged hearing room SD-106. Reporters practiced intros about hidden cash. Producers prepared side-by-side graphics of bank records and oil fields. Stay tuned, biggest fraud in music history drops soon. Networks pivoted instantly. The committee gavel struck, but only C-SPAN kept the shot. Everywhere else, anchors dissected Trump's syntax, guessing whether fraud meant ticket prices, songwriting credits, or something darker. 40 minutes later, Politico published leaked audio. A Trump lawyer whispering, "We have to verify foreign sources." The polarity flipped. #FollowTheMoney rocketed. Swift distractions sagged. On Reddit's r/Politics, acclaimed former compliance officer from Horizon Gulf Bank posted emails, unverified but juicy, showing panic over wire transfers. Twitch streamers poured over Excel screenshots with 250,000 live viewers. The swirl pulled in an unlikely voice when centrist Senator Susan Collins tweeted, "Transparency must never bow to trivia," scoring 500,000 likes. Policy briefly outranked spectacle. Inside SD-106, cameras were evicted after 90 minutes. New classified evidence forced a closed session. Reporters protested but shuffled out. Momentum dipped, yet public opinion flipped. A Morning Consult flash poll that night showed 63% of voters believed Trump was hiding something significant. Swift's silence became a mirror. Grace to some, calculation to others. Analysts graphed the numbers. Entertainment sites spiked plus 37% traffic. Political blogs bled 19%. A Stanford study had already charted rising political exhaustion. This episode nudged the line higher. Tech companies scrambled. Fact-checking nonprofits launched a browser extension glowing orange whenever a celebrity clash overlapped a government proceeding. Brookings Fellows floated an amber attention advisory banner, like a tornado warning for democracy. Civil liberties groups winced. but beta users loved the clarity. Historians reached for echoes. 1972, Nixon versus Lenin. 2006, Ripon Foley versus video games. Media theorist Shoshana Zuboff called the Swift-Trump saga narrative cryptocurrency, mined for clicks, traded for power, dumped when value crashed. Sociologist Manuel Castells nicknamed it networked gladiatorial combat. High school civics teachers in Ohio created the #SpotTheSmokescreen challenge. Students logged every politician-celebrity clash for a month and cross-referenced congressional calendars, finding 27 overlaps. Their spreadsheet went viral. UC Berkeley data science majors built a dashboard with push alerts. Potential diversion detected, view timeline. 50,000 people subscribed in a week. Swift, meanwhile, played Vienna. "We're here to shake off the noise," she told the crowd. Analysts mined the line. Fans just sang. Ticket sales rose 5%. By summer, the Ethics Committee's redacted interim report confirmed the money trail began overseas. Newsrooms covered it, but without April's fireworks. Viewers seemed tired. Deepfake experts warned Congress that by 2028, synthetic videos could spark scandals faster than reporters could debunk them. One scenario mirrored April. Fabricate a clip of a beloved actor insulting veterans. Drown out an investigation. Autumn brought prototype amber banners to 2 social apps. Users clicked split timelines. A senator's feud with a punk singer unfolded beside a Supreme Court confirmation. Comment sections grew self-aware. Some joked about tinfoil hats. Others thanked the algorithm for helping them follow the money. Back in Russell's quiet corridor, a junior staffer pinned a photocopy. Trump's tweet on the left, the subpoena list on the right. Across the top, a Sharpie screamed, "The medium is the message." Beneath, another hand added, "Only if we let it be." The Swift distraction slid into modern folklore, a podcast staple and journalism school case study. It proved how a glittering burst of celebrity could veil allegations of foreign money, how a tweet could reorder primetime, and how sometimes the smoke machine jams, leaving stagehands in the spotlight. The next time a leader swings at a musician, millions will remember. Check the calendar, follow the wires, watch the other hand. Maybe that vigilance will fade beneath the next headline tempest, or harden into habit, like checking the rearview mirror before changing lanes. Either way, the episode gives a portable litmus test. Who benefits from the noise? Once that question nests inside collective consciousness, even the loudest spectacle can't drown it forever.